Virgos, Kim Enchantress here from Sydney, Australia, here to do musicians reading for November. It will be the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, 19th of November 2022. Now, it will be the first eclipse in Taurus and Scorpio axis. The eclipse is the longest partial eclipse of the century. Now, the full moon in Taurus occurs when the sun is in Scorpio. So this sun in Scorpio is very intricate, while the moon in Taurus is very simplistic. It also creates a counterbalance in energy, which takes out all the complications and mysteries of Scorpio's energies that are playing during this time. So as we move away from manipulative tactics that we've used in attaining our goals over the next year and a half, we want to bring more stability and security into our career and gain the power to take control. So this lunation will aspect Jupiter and Pluto, which will make it much more easier for you guys to, move forward towards your growth, your personal growth. Even if you feel like you're not evolving now, it's going to at least let you plant the seeds for what you want to see in the big picture. It also adds some tenderness to all the events unfolding from this eclipse. Now, Virgo, we've got the moon in Taurus, which is about personal growth, okay, and your self-esteem. So the 14 breaks down to 5, which in Lenormand cards is about growth. It's the tree in the Lenormand. So relationships and Venus in Capricorn and your passionate, romantic, fertile 5th house of personal gratification, pleasure, and play finds harmony with Uranus in your adventure zone. So you're on a quest with projects and plans to take you to new heights in your music. So, it's a bit like wanderlust and educational opportunities, or there's some new moral stance or journey is likely to be fun and in focus with the potential for love. Sex are a good time that's connected to a passage you've embarked upon. They all say with the music, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, that kind of thing. But, that's for some. Someone from further afield may capture your attention. This is illuminated on the horizon as you steadily start to wander. Now, growth, as the sun, we've got Mercury and Mars, they swim slowly through the lake of Scorpio. So you can hone in on all your interest in local issues, especially on conversations that bring you together with neighbours, siblings, and all your kindred spirits in your environment. So you're looking for people that are on the same wavelength as you in your music environment. Excuse me. Let's get a sip of water, guys. Now, you also may want to go a little further, broaden your outlook. With a full moon and potential for revelation, you'll be looking at truth-seeking, maybe publishing your music and looking for the wisdom to do that. You need to ask yourself here, Virgo, what have you discovered? Where are you keen to broadcast all this music? You've got to lean into your creative expression and be delightfully inspired by it as well. So, there's potential to acknowledge all things that are philosophical and political, even legal matters, especially towards your music. You may have an inkling about some changes that you're looking to make, so the world will notice. Maybe you've got to balance your go-to mindset. So with the Lenormand cards, we have the dog. The dog is in your 11th house of goals, high hopes, and friends. It is Venus, the planet Venus. We've got the moon, which is Cancer energy, emotions, creativity. We've got the key, which is the sun, so your north node, your birth sign, your ego, your identity. So it could be telling you, that this is about a friend that is creative. They're very important to you. They're a good friend, Virgo, possibly a Cancerian sign. So there's something going on with that music friend if it's not for you. Now you've got the eclipse in Taurus. So you're looking at having a change of heart here. You're reevaluating all from the past. And, it's about the lower vibration of your comforts and your overall sense of security. It's being brought into focus with this solar eclipse. So you're being challenged to surrender all your fears, your attachments, and financial habits that's been hindering you and your ability, to reach a higher level of self-confidence. So, it could be that some of you are into pot or something to do with drugs with the band members or something like that. It's some sort of habit that you've got happening here. Now, you need to ask yourself also, Virgo, have you been harbouring a scarcity mindset? Or have you been overindulging or denying yourself for too long? While sitting together with Venus, you've got the ruler of the second house. Oh, it's your ruler of the second house. So there's an opportunity for you to unveil some of your talents, your skills, and anything that's unique abilities you've been consciously or unconsciously repressing under this eclipse. Your perception of value and abundance is regenerating, okay? And it's time to reconnect with your inner stability. So that's pretty good. Now we've got the child, which is the moon in the 5th house of creativity and children. You've got the whip, which is Lilith. It's not a planet or asteroid. It's a lunar apogee. It's example, the black moon. We've got, this is about taking action or having discussions. We've got the stork, which is Jupiter and Uranus. So, it could be that you're maybe having trouble with this new start when making new changes, or you're having trouble making the changes. It's like a conflict there between you wanting to make the changes and you beating yourself up. Okay? And it's going to be fast change for you. So with all these lunar eclipses that we have, they always have hidden circumstances behind it and something that comes to light. So it's very powerful luminary, and you're going to see much more than that when this eclipse happens. So I've chosen a card that actually fallen out for you guys from the Animal Tarot deck, and we've got Two of Winter. So the Two of Winter is telling you not to procrastinate and worry about what others are thinking about your changes that you've made. You've got to allow or follow your inner guidance and also your own desires, despite of what others are telling you. This person or this other dog here could be your friend, your good friend that you can rely on. The Dachshund dog reminds you that you are a master at handling all situations and scenarios in your music. You are capable of crawling out of the most sticky situations at any time. So perhaps you're just taking too long to make that decision, and this dog will help you see or help you what to do next here, Virgo. So that's all I've got for you, lovelies. Thank you so much for stopping by. I wish you all the very best in your music, and go kick some butt. Love to you all. Bye for now.